So here we go with the first starter for chapter 2.1. And we should know by now that the first thing to do is factorise. First, factorise. If you see a quadratic in the middle of a piece of algebra, get it factorised as soon as you can. So, you can use a grid if you are in any doubt. I'll do the first one with the grid, but after that, should be able to do it without. But it's up to you. 3x squared minus 5x, so we know that it must multiply to give negative 15 and add to give the negative 2. Well, that looks like 3 and minus 5 does the trick straight away, doesn't it? So you can put plus 3x in, minus 5x in, factorise 3x, x plus 1 minus 5. So over here, we're going to get this is equal to 3 over 3x squared minus 5 and x plus 1 plus 1 over. And we've got to factorise 3x squared plus 8x plus 5. Well, that looks like it's going to be 3x and x. And we're going to need 8. So plus 5 and plus 1 will satisfy that. 5x and 3x is 8x. 5 times 1 is 5. Again, you can use the grid if you need to. Minus 2 over. And hopefully you recognise that straight away as the difference of two squares. If not, you can use the grid. 3x minus 5. 3x, just running out of space there, plus 5. Okay, so we should notice now that, we know that to combine the fractions, we want the lowest common denominator. And although we look at that and you've got 6 different lots of brackets, hopefully you notice, whoops, hang on, there's a slight error in there. That should be 3x, not 3x squared written in there, shouldn't it? That should just be 3x minus 5. So hopefully we notice that we've got pairs of factors. 3x minus 5, 3x minus 5, so that occurs there and there. Here we've got x plus 1 and x plus 1. So they're common to both. And then we've got a final pair, 3x plus 5, 3x plus 5. So, if we look at the first fraction, we can see that it's the 3x plus 5 that's missing. So we multiply top and bottom by 3x plus 5. So this is equal to 3x lots of 3x plus 5. And the denominator is now going to be the same for everything. 3x minus 5, x plus 1, which we already had in that one, times 3x plus 5. When we get to the second one, we can see that the pink denominator, 3x minus 5, is missing. So both the top and the bottom need to be multiplied by 3x minus 5. So we get plus 1 lot of 3x minus 5, and that gives us a common denominator now as well. Minus 2 lots. What's missing? Well, hopefully it's clear that it's the orange denominator that's missing, the x plus 1. So we're going to multiply this by the 2 times the x plus 1. And we've now got on the bottom x plus 1, 3x minus 5, and the 3x, and the 3x plus 5, which is the green highlight. So you can see we've got that common denominator now. Okay, so we can now multiply through and tidy this up. 9x plus 15 plus 3x minus 5. Take care at the end, negative 2 x, negative 2 times plus 1 is negative 2, all over 3x minus 5, x plus 1, 3x plus 5. Tidying it up, 12 take away 2 is 10x, 15 take away 7 is plus 8, all over 3x minus 5x plus 1, 3x plus 5. Here we should factorise the top so we can see if any factors will cancel. So 10x plus 8 we can take out a factor of 2. So it's 2 lots of 5x plus 4 over 3x minus 5, x plus 1, 3x plus 5. Yeah, and all we've been doing there is factorise the numerator, factorise numerator to look for a common factor. There isn't on this occasion, so we can't cancel anything with a numerator with the denominator, so that's our final answer.